Hey folks, welcome to the weekend. We are getting started. We'll go through kind of what I did between episodes or between streams and then figure out where we're going to go from there. I'm just trying to remember. Feels like it's been 2 weeks, even though it's only been one. Uh, so, um, I guess first things first. Uh, if you don't know the name Kev Me Up, um, he has created a bunch of mods, and you may not know the name, but you probably have seen his mods before. He pointed me towards a mod that he wrote to fix the drone issue that we were seeing last week, where they just kept showing up. So I've installed his mod called Fix Magic Drone Range, which drops the drone range down, I think, to 2 kilometers instead of 20 kilometers. So hopefully that helps with our our drone issues. Off camera between streams, I basically took our original old salvage guy and I pulled all of the functional blocks off. Got all of those off, and I broke down the rest of it to get the steel plate to at least weld up the outsides of everything. So I think I pretty much have everything welded up. I just need to figure out how we are going to move forward. So, and that's the plan for today, is moving forward. We have got a ship that has a landing pad here. It's got its little mini cargo bay down here. Kind of the power area, I guess you would say. And then we've got our main cargo bay back here as well. Landing bay, whatever you want to call it. Large area. And then we've got an area here that we've kind of set apart for like a 3-tiered type of control tower type thing. So that's really kind of what we need to work on today, is getting the control tower built out so that we can move forward with that. Yeah. So with that said, without further ado, let's figure out what we want to do. I've got this here for another one of these artillery? No. Assault cannons. We can put an assault cannon there. Got that and that. We've got a couple more there on one on either side. I do have I did go ahead and put in 3 connections here that we can use to connect more weapons. Possibly another couple of the assault cannons, or maybe an artillery cannon if we come across one. And if nothing else, we can put in the turrets. And then we've got another one back here, kind of to protect the rear. So that's kind of where we ended up. So I do have an oxygen tank. I need to get that plugged in so that I can get oxygen from this. And that should probably be our first order of business. So let's see what we got, where we can put that. It would be nice to be able to get that in here, away from things. Maybe put something here. We have, these are all, okay, let's do this. I'll just do that. What is this? This is, okay, that's a good idea. So let's, we can put this in here, that, and just have a bunch of these in place here. I think it's probably going to be pretty hard to get that around the corner, but we'll see what we can do. I'd like to get out of the way. I'd like to get it here. Can I get it there? That's going to be the key. I might have to unhook those just to get it slid back there. Get this guy. All right, so we slide this in here somehow, hopefully. Maybe I try to do it from here, by hand from here. What is that? Oh, that's just scrap. Okay, got it. Should probably look to see where I'm going. And feel like I'm undoing work I've done. Trying to see if I can get this where it. Maybe that. Okay, yep. There we go. Nice and easy. Come on, what's going on here? What is going on? Can we give it a little nudge? Maybe? Nice and easy. We don't need anything blowing up right off the bat today. Hmm. Well, that doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere. Tear it out. Do it over. All right. Maybe that's not going to work. Maybe that isn't going to work. Hmm. Okay, what are our other options for this? What are the other options? How do we get this in here and sort it out? What kind of room? I know that we've got room down there, but that is for any of those. Go ahead and get rid of these since that's not actually working right now.
Inventory full.
All right. Going this way. I think that's probably the best we're going to be able to do here. Basically, have it the same way. Okay, should probably get another one of those. So I have it for this. Oh, sure. Let's see if that locked in there so we can't move it. That'd be great. Oh, sure, I can pull it out by hand, but I can't pull it out with that. That's so silly. Stop it. Okay. Okay, now that I got that on here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that with... Nice. Okay. All right. Let's hop out and give this quick... how does that work? Oh. That? That? Okay. We won't weld these up because I'm sure I will need to open that up. But that should give me oxygen here when I need it. It does not. Why does it not? We have connection down through there. That connection should connect to... Oh, I bet I know why. I think I can do it from here. O2 tank, oxygen tank, and it is on... No, it's not on stockpile. It's on. Got oxygen. Oh. Well, that makes sense. My bad. Alright, there we've got that. Go ahead and put this one in just to get that redundancy in. Alright. So now that should get me oxygen up here. And we're good. Alright, so now we want to figure out how we want to lay this out. I'm thinking on this floor here, do we need to have two entrances? Probably not. Let's take this out and let's turn this over here into an airlock. For an airlock, we'll need a vent to go here and then another door to go there. So that would probably work. Let's we should have vents, right? Is that a vent? That is a vent. All right. Let's grab that guy. Without losing that guy. Get some stuff here. Where is air vent here? Holy cow. Get away from me. Away from me. That's what we want. Oops. right into place. We will need take this guy, put him in like that. Then we need a T here. Right? So we got a door there, door. That will give us a simple airlock. We will need to get stairs up to the next floor. What if... All right, so let's turn this into like a crew quarter type of area. Maybe this is like the main sleeping quarter for somebody. Have bathroom. If we have like a bathroom over here, shower. Like that. We got the shower here. We got the bathroom. We got our... And then probably want a door to go in. What else we want? We need to have a bed. Put that guy right there. Got a bed. We've got this stuff. A door. What else we have? We want kitchen. Is it a kitchen thing? We'll want maybe a couch. Couch probably good. Oh, maybe a desk. Desk. All right, so what kind of kitchens do we have? Do we have something that'll fit over? Got that, but that... That doesn't work. I mean, that works. Does it? That actually probably will be good. Get a little... Is that the right side up? Yeah, that's right side up. What if we put the desk underneath the window? Do the executive desk. This make this the big boss's office. No, I don't like it. Probably. Too tight. Let's just put a regular thing in here. Yeah, that's better. But that was weird. All right. So let's get the boss's apartment done. Okay. All right, that gets us this. It's nice and compact, but this is a spaceship. Can't have a huge thing. Now we need stairs to go up to the next floor. Where can we put that? We come in here. Got an idea. We'll have just the regular bathroom. Put that there. We'll have a place to go. A public restroom. Okay. We'll pretend that has a door. All right. Stairs to upstairs. This goes out here. This will go out to this room, so we need to leave that open. I mean, we can change it if we want. If that makes sense. Maybe having it come in here, then out here. Maybe that's and then we could airlock it. I feel like it needs to be an airlock as well, so that we're not venting out into here. There's not enough room here to be a airlock. So we could do something along the lines of this. So you'd have to come out here and then you'd go over into here. We'd have room for another vent here to depressurize that area. I have a vent here. I've got one there. I've got one there. That's 3. This. These are, I've got a vent there, so that's 4. 4 vents. Put one here. I need one in this area to pressurize at least this.
Energy low.
All right, energy's low, oxygen is high. Right, so I can use you. Go right inside of here. If I can find the... Okay. So I want it on this side here. Grab the front of that. All right, so we've got that there. We could do some Willis ducks. Get where we need to go. Right? So if we did that, there's a T one, I believe. Like that. We did a 2, and then another 2. Would that get us oxygen? It would. Okay, so that gets us oxygen in here. It would get us oxygen out here. And we may put another one over here somewhere. What that looks like. Okay. With what if we make this like a common area instead? This is where like you got your. So we could maybe put in the kitchen, another kitchen here. Like that. There's got to be something else. Use? It's like a bookshelf or something, I thought. That's the bathroom. That's that. See anything in that one? That's got the seat in it. Not in this guy, is it? Oh, I think it is in this one. Okay. Armory, locker, bookshelf. That's what I want. All right. We'll call that area. All right. I'm more concerned about stairs now. We need to get stairs in for getting up to the second floor.
Meteor storm inbound.
All right. We have maybe put the stairs over in this corner. Possibly. We put the stairs here. We can use those new stairs. How about new stairs, new stairs? How about these guys? Feel like we're wasting space by putting those stairs there in front of that window. Could rid of that. What if we make this side over here like crew quarters? Then we could do like stairs. Do like a stair here. And then we can get the bathroom. Maybe bunks. Bunks would be better. Yeah, maybe something like that. And then huh? Oh, I don't have interior plates. Got it. Interior plates. All right, so we've got our bunk here. They don't get their own bathroom. They'll need to get that sorted out elsewhere. But this will give us a chance to use. Not what I wanted. That guy. That. That gets us back. It gets us our oxygen out in this room. We've got oxygen on both of those, in both of these rooms. Even if the door is shut, access to windows. That's weird. All right. Put that. Okay, so now they've got access. We will need to get them some lights. But that's fine. We can do that too. Maybe we use those small square ones. We put a small square one in front of each of these beds. All right, so now that that's done, we can do. We've got a stair here and a stair here. We can just go up that way. Yeah. And now we're at the second floor. I don't think this is high enough for yeah, I don't think that's high enough for our floor to actually pilot from. But maybe that's our like sub control area or something. What do we got? We want to could angle that in like that. That doesn't look horrible. Kind of align with that there. That might make sense. What if... Go ahead and do that over here too. All right. Probably need to figure something out for the front of this. Maybe not. Maybe that's okay. And what we've got more windows that we can use here to kind of line up with this. I hope. Is that right? Yeah. That doesn't work for that because that goes right into there. Well, that didn't work. Um, okay, then I think what if we change this so that this is a T like that. This is a 90, a corner. Wait, make sure I like that. And then we can put let's duck to here. And there. Okay, now I can do something like that. Except for I fall in. Oh, we can fix that. We can definitely fix that. That's fine. Okay. Back to those windows. Windows.
Energy critical.
I remember her saying something about my energy. I should probably take care of that. Probably take care of that. All right. We've bent. See, let me just go ahead and fix that. Someone I don't. Okay. All right. So we've got this here. Oh, this might be a good idea. Let's we can use this area as a kind of a control for the room back here, like making sure that people are coming in and leaving safely. Got this area here for the control, and then we will go up. Maybe following the same pattern, we'll go up over here. Sure, let's do that. All right, I see a problem with this probably already. There's just not going to be enough room here to do this properly. All right, so what if we did it like center of the area? Kind of. All right. Where are you at? All right. What do I have that I can do elsewhere? All right, let's figure this room out. Got an entrance over here. What do catwalks take? Catwalks. Take construction. Construction components. All right, so we know that we're going to have hopefully we'll have another reactor here that slides into there. That's the goal. So we'll need some way to interact with them. I think we just do the simple ones for now. That's fine. Like that. Let's do those guys. Now I need to go down, but I also need to go up. So what if... All right, what if we put in... this guy across here. And we go up here. Like that. We go down over here. We've gone this floor, we can come up here. We can go into that area, or we can come out of that area into here, here. This will get us into this area. Should we airlock this, or should we leave? Because what I'm thinking is we could make an airlock like right here. We could put a fan in here facing that way. But then we'd need a fan in here to actually pressurize this. Do we need that? Or do we just say, no, this is an unpressurized area that could put it right there? Let's airlock it. Let's airlock it. Why not? Got the parts to do it. Airlock everything. I can squeeze this in here without too much hassle. All right, so we've got that. Where is... do I have one already loosened up? I think I've used... okay. Hold control. I saw you moving. I'll be right back. What was it that was... engine. Engine. I see you. I need to find a place for that. All right. Let's put this in. Okay. let's rotate this. Rotate. There we go. All right. That will do. What I'm thinking is we've got a T here. We can put a door. Doesn't need to have windows. Door there. Put a door there. I guess I need a 90 piece corner, I guess they call it. That. Yeah. All right, so we have airlock here to come out to here. We'll put stuff in front of this stuff to close these two areas. We have this guy here, so we need stairs down for that as well. Can do that. We did stairs here. A stair there when we're ready. Figure out what we're doing with these. Okay. We'll put the air vent for in here. We can put the air vent there. And that will pressurize this area. I am good with you for now. So let's work on this again. All right, so we know this floor is going to be, we're going to have like a control area here. So we need stairs to go up to the main control.
Energy low.
How do we want to do this? I feel like we should probably be we could do that. So the only thing I can see with this design right now is that there's really no airlock between floors, right? So if this floor down here gets depressurized for some reason, which I mean, this floor probably not because you've got the rooms on either side, right? But if this floor up here gets depressurized, it depressurizes this whole area. I don't know if I've got a better way of laying this out for what I have so far. So that's probably some of the problem with doing this on the fly is yeah. All right, but I think this will get us, oops, for now, get us to where we can turn this back into a ship with a control thing. Can we do something with maybe having another vent up top here so that it's not How does this look? All right, so you come up here. We could probably have a couple of, like a control
Energy
station here
critical.
for just this landing pad. We have a control panel here for these, and then main up above. Need, I have food somewhere. Somewhere. Okay. So let's get a vent here somewhere. What do we have for... So that can get us air pressure up. And we can put a vent right in front of it. But the problem is that's not great because there's no way to get air down here. That's fine. We'll just do it. We'll leave this one kind of like getting air from the stairwells. So we'll put that there. We'll need... We have something back here. What's this? What is that? I need you. You guys are trying to sneak away from me. Where's my ship at? I feel like I've got a lot of stuff like floating around here. Okay, okay, there's that thing. Put this here. Oh yeah, this is pretty heavy. Holy cow, that must be loaded down with something. Yeah, about half full. All right, let me get, where's, I thought I fixed you. Apparently not. I'll fix that. All right, where's my vehicle? All right, here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go ahead and bring you back over here where you belong. All right. Sit. Stop. Okay. So let's grab the... Actually, do I have one that's already... I don't. Okay, so let's grab this guy first. Actually, I'll grab you from this side. Oh, this one seems to be fairly heavy as well. Let's slide this guy in here, and then we'll put the vent on top of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice, easy. Let's see, with me not being perfectly square with that, if we can just get that dropped on there easy enough. Yep, yeah, we can. All right, and then we'll put the vent right on top. These are pretty light, so I think I can grab it by hand. Uh, doesn't seem to be moving, but who knows? Maybe it is. It is. All right, so let's do this. We can put there. Pretty good. All right, so that will get us air up to there. And then we've got stuff there. So how do we sort out our like light deck type thing here? Uh, we use these and then put in those helms, maybe? Guys, which helms? We can put, maybe that's not the proper thing there, but what do I need for those girders? Good. Good. Gird. Gird. All right, so we can put, probably don't want to go out too far with these. Do we have like something that will go? Okay, maybe. Bridge slope corner floor. Okay, we went the floor. Like that. And then kind of do something like that so we can see maybe a button panel on the other side. Ooh. I don't know what we got. Let me grab a drink. Ooh. I'm so close to getting that sorted out, I think. Maybe a little. What I could do, I guess, is I can come in here. This floor is probably... Could probably use some more work, which is fine. We can look into doing that. The one space. Okay. Space there. So we could put like a little 4-person table right here. Maybe we do that. Crew needs a place to eat. Yeah, we can get around that to go up the stairs. Do like a maybe a something like that with a screen over here. Yeah, LCD. LCD. They call them panels. Panel? Yeah, there it is. And we can put right there. Yeah, kind of like just like a common area here now. And then, all right, so we had that. Oh, let's, we've got a, need one of these guys here. Right? Oh, no, we need a T, an intersection. That. Right, and then we can put our... Yeah, we can put our vent right there. So we have that. We need a vent for this room. We need a vent for this room. That airlock's done. We need a vent for this airlock. We have a vent for here. We have an airlock. We have a vent for up here. All right. And we have, how many vents do we have out currently? Just have the one over here. We might have have up here, might have something. A couple cargo terminals. We have life support. I think there's a vent with that. The O2H2 gen, I think there was a vent with that. Oh, we've got all these salvage targets probably have vents too. We can look at those. Okay. So we've got some options here we can pull when we need to. All right, so
Meteor storm inbound.
let's go ahead and just throw that other vent here since we're trying to get out of that. 1, 7. All right. Move you out of the way. All right, so that airlock is done. So this airlock's done. This airlock is done. This airlock is done. So the 3 main entrances are airlocked. Okay. Now back up here. So we're moving in a direction. We've got what do we do here? I don't know what we do here. I don't know how to make this look okay. So we need probably need something underneath this to give it support. Where is we don't have anything like that though, do we? We have these guys. Passages? I don't like. I don't know how to support the roof over the top of this now. we do put that back. Do something like this. Put that. Oops. Something like that, and we can just maybe we put in an extra seat here for backup. Follow that around maybe. For that. Try this. So we have got the something like that, maybe. Then we what do we do here? We put this in like that. These. Put that in there. We need why are you I must have turned those off on my way out. Okay. Whew. Like floating away on me. Glad I caught that. Go ahead and get you parked. Like this. Alright. Now, where were we? Where were we? Alright, we need to use something in this collection. Or there's something in this. That. Maybe? Maybe this works? I feel like that's probably good as I'm going to get with it. But this should get us everything airtight and a way to control it. Yeah. I hear you. Ouch. I think it's hurting me. It's hurting. It's hurting me. Go up here. Out. Here. Out. All right, there we go. I guess let's go ahead and get some welding done. Okay, we have I don't know if I want to waste my oxygen putting that in that way. I should probably figure out. Let's go up here. Because we can do this from the inside. Oh, goodness. Sure that's covered up. Yeah. Sorry guys, I totally missed your comments, but yeah, thanks for the looking good. I am doing my best. So, and then yeah, it takes me forever to find what I'm looking for or what's available. Or it's nice having a bunch of blocks, but that just makes just makes it mean there's more to search through. And when it's just in a wireframe like this, I have a hard time seeing what's what. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Or a good week, sorry. Ready for a good weekend? All right. Yeah, that doesn't look... I don't think it'll look too bad once it's all welded up. Let's go ahead and do this. Do I want to do that? Probably not. Not with everything back there behind it not welded in. Fine. Go back. I was thinking about moving it so that those guys right there have, but they already got 4 bars, so there's no point in messing with that. All right, so let's go around. Five. I should probably turn on that. Let's do that. Let's turn on our. Let's figure this out. Called gravity generator. Let's do show on HUD. Gravity range, show on HUD. Oh, I need to turn it on to see it. Generate on. All right. That's probably fine. I'd like to get it up to that door, but that's pretty far away. We'll just do it. We'll do it to the back end. That's far enough, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be it right there. Yeah, like, oh, it is. Okay. So it is just past where we can go in. So that's exactly what I want then. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, go ahead and turn that off. I don't see it. Yeah, I think I was kind of going for like a carrier type of look, minus not super long or super big, but at least being able to dock a ship out on the front, I thought would look interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, that's so much better. I miss having a super large backpack. Having to make a bunch of trips. Pretty frustrating. All right. Come on. Oh. Yay. All right, so I need this guy, stairs. And then now it's just a bunch of steel plates. I guess what is the expectation on how you're supposed to connect these? Because I have no idea how these are supposed to connect up here. Minus doing something like this. I mean, it works, but whatever. Okay. Looks good. All right, so this floor. Oh. This floor, let's get our windows, side windows in. Oh, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to put lights in. I haven't even thought about lights. Probably gonna have to sort out how this all ties together on the front as well. I like the overhang of this. I just don't know how to get it tied in with everything down here. But I do want. I could put some of those other ones. Nah. No, I don't know. I wish I had a better way to connect the antenna. Maybe I do. What if I... Yeah, got it. Oh no. Did I just... Is that the only thing holding that all together? Oh man, guys, I just... If you watch my series, you know I'm pretty good at splitting grids, and that's exactly what I just did. I split this grid. Oh man, alive! I hate it when I do dumb stuff like this. How do I fix it? How do I fix it? I fix it by... Can I put that back in and it just connect? I'm gonna say no. That's probably not gonna be the case. But maybe. I wonder if that worked. How do I tell? I guess I can convert it to a ship, maybe? Convert to ship. Now. Okay, so that did connect it back up. Okay. Whew. Saved my bacon. Saved my bacon. All right, so what I'm going to do for now is to put a couple of those in there to hold it in place. And then what I want to do is I'm going to do something a little bit different. And the reason I did this is I want to be able to connect an antenna off the back here, right off of here. It just, everything was a half block, so it's going to be hard to do doing it that way. So that is why that wanted to make that move. Split the grid. When you are here, I'll just show you. Okay, so easier to probably explain this way. So when you have something like this that is all these blocks here are one grid, right? It's all this ship grid. But as soon as I cut this one, these are now its own grid. So I can take those and I can move those around, right? And that's called splitting the grid. For this, it's not a big deal. It's just 2 blocks. But for that, I had the roof here. It was only attached by that one block that I cut out. And because of that, when it told me that it couldn't convert it to a ship, that was telling me that, hey, you just turn this one grid into 2 separate ones. The big one and then the roof. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It'll seem like it's connected, but it's not. And you can usually tell when you go to place a block in a scenario where that's at, and it'll like, it won't let you place it because you're trying to place it up against 2 separate grids. But for some reason that one actually worked. So that's why I hopped in and turned this into a ship to see if it was moving everything together. Yeah, that's what splitting the grid is, and I sure know how to do that. I am pretty good at it, actually. Steel. Like, oh yeah, we got a bunch. All right, so we got 1, 2. Alrighty. So this level is done. Go ahead and get this. Okay, so now boss man's room is done. Let me get steel plates for these. Guys, I think we're gonna have this all welded up. Not the bathroom. Okay. I don't remember what I grabbed. This, grabbed the TV, grabbed grab this. Okay. All right. Let's get that bedroom. No, that bunkhouse done. I I just noticed, well, not just, it's probably a month ago, was the first time I understood what local grid meant. Because I switched to the local grid and I saw this big red box come up and I'm like, what is that? And then it finally made sense that, oh, local grid means it's lined up with another grid that already exists out here somewhere. So I didn't know that was a thing until just a month or so ago. So I can't honestly say I've tried it and failed miserably with it, but I'm willing to give it a shot. All right. What was I? Get the rest of this done. Got a door. A door. Those. Honestly, I'm surprised it's even an option. That seems like it would be. I guess there's probably a distance limit that. I felt like I was pretty far away. I was within a kilometer maybe, but it was still over 500 meters away.
Energy low.
Here. I was sitting there waiting for my hydrogen to fill up. Everything's on whatever it's called. You know, that thing. All right, so what do we got? We got steel plates, a couple steel plates here. We've got some over there, and then this floor will be done. Steel plates. Can I get that? Can. Perfect. All right, so we've got our crew quarters done. We've got really the only thing left on this part of it is getting this area set up. This can actually be removed probably. I just need to connect it just to get rid of everything that's on it. Unless we have a need for connectors somewhere. Is there a place that we could put a connector that we want a connector? We've got left connector, right connector. We don't need a front connector, I don't think. We've got our gun that sits there. I don't see a reason for another connector anywhere. Definitely don't want one in here. Not what this room is for. I guess I can just connect it simply somewhere, and we'll figure that out. I like the idea of the hydrogen engine being right here. But the problem is I need something. Oh, I could do
Inventory full.
one of these guys. Here. And then I could put the hydrogen engine right there. Yeah. Paint job is going to be fun. I need to figure out what that looks like. Oh. Let me just get rid of everything. That there. Hydrogen engine is here. And I'm horrible with lights. Like I'm glad that they made those smaller square ones that just pop in the middle of a ceiling. I didn't like the big panel ones, so I'm hoping that those little ones will be a little bit more inconspicuous, I guess. All right. Now, I could swing you. Around. Oops. Not the assembler. I guess if I'm not fighting against friction, that's a whole lot easier to spin. All right. So now we have a hydrogen engine in here, and the assembler is all the way up there. Put you down here where you belong. Oops. Hit it again. Hit it again. All right, so we have a hydrogen engine there, or hydrogen H2 generator. Oh. Yeah, generator. We've got another one right here that we can put in. Go ahead and get that in. What if we put it here? Right? Right? That poor assembler's getting all beat up. All beat up. What the heck was that? Okay. And now what I'm thinking is we can put the assembler right up here. That will give us the ability to put on feed modules if we ever find any. Yeah. All right, here goes. Rotate that up. There we go. What are you making? What are you? Oh, reactor components. Oh, let's see if they can get them done. Because we do have a reactor that needs some help. All right, let's get this airlock done. $33 construction components. Any construction components? Production. You don't have construction components. You do have construction components. All right. That. All right. So that is our other airlock complete. All right. Hmm. We've got this guy here that doesn't necessarily have any responsibility at the moment. We can let's just do this for now. Close it off. And we'll put in the staircase here. All right. Oh, I guess we have this airlock to do. All right. All right. So I think really this middle floor is all that's left, except for putting in these last few pieces that are still need to be sorted out. We've got this guy. We can put him in here. What if we put
Energy low.
him over here somewhere? Talked about putting the air vent here, but really we can put the air vent anywhere. I like it. Let's put him right here. No, you don't. Wrong way. Just like that. All right. That's probably not the best place for it with the connector right there, but it's there now. It is there now. Um, oh, I need to connect. I need to connect that. Okay, let's do that. I think all the other ones are connected except for that one. We'll have to go double check. But what did I just? Oh, grab the. All right, so I have that, which I can turn into a T. Like that, and then we do
Energy critical.
again. I feel like I just did that. All right, I need you to not put that in yet. Oh, need yeah. Okay, so we are there. All right, so that goes downstairs. This goes where we need to go to get energy. Okay, so we are connected there. That vent's connected. This vent is connected. I think what I'm going to do for now is just, I'm going to turn all of these to depressurize. Okay, that one is. This one is. And this one is. Okay. Airlock, airlock, airlock. So all the airlocks are currently depressurized. Depressurized only. Let's see, what else do we have going on? We have this antenna that we'll need to put somewhere. And it should probably go on the front here. What do we do here? What are you guys thinking? I don't know how to tie these pieces together. I kind of want windows here. What about this? Like, so my concern is, how do I, like, don't know how to connect these two. How to turn the front here. Tie these all in. And maybe it's just that simple. We just come across the top here. It'll change some stuff here, how those work below. But I need to get rid of those lights anyways. And then we can use like these windows. Like that. And then on the corner here, we just do something like that. That actually doesn't look horrible. We'll need to figure out what to do with these guys. Oh, steel plates. Yeah, I'm not 100% opposed to this. Let's see what we've got inside here. We should have. Oh, we've got this here that needs to be closed in. What if you use the old-fashioned one? That's probably going to be our biggest. Or do we have something that kind of like windows out a little bit, maybe? Gee. Like, yeah, something like this. What if we did... Here it is. Yeah. All right. Oh, because you can't. Yeah, got it. Got it. Really? Really? All right. Probably gonna have to see. See if I can actually make those that glass there. So if it doesn't connect, if there's no connection here to the solar plant panel, does that mean it's airtight or no? Because it connects here and it connects on this side, but it doesn't connect up here. I don't know if the solar panel is considered airtight, or do I need to do something different for that? I don't know. All right. It's like, what in the world? What are those blocks? Yeah, so my guess is probably I'm going to have some air leakage here. And I'm not going to be a fan of that. I don't know how to... I guess the other option would be using these, like, those there. Have the angle on them. And using that to cover them up. Not ideal. Let's see. Okay. I need to find the... this. Yep. All right, so I need to figure out some way of getting that. How do we do this? Because those won't work. I can use
low.
Can use these. This. Right? That gets me a look in there, but then I guess I can use these. All right. 1, 2. Oh, hey. There it goes. I've just wasted all my oxygen putting it into this room. All right. Rid of that. Need it. Need. Oh, those are considered. Interesting. Let me depressurize here. Let me just turn all of them on depressurize for now. Air vent. Air vent. Place name. Them all on depressor. All right. We're moving. I feel like we're moving. Okay. There's 2 tanks. We say, just do tank. Try to grab everything. Stockpile off. Why are we still moving? Why are we still? Thrusters. Why are we still moving? Off, on. Probably because we don't have everything hooked up. Goodness. All right. Should be depressurized. We are. Okay, so I need to go down here, around here, into here. And our forward thrusters are, imagine that, not hooked up. All right. So let's get that done. We need, let's just do a 90 here. And we'll do, let's
Meteor storm
damper to
inbound.
us. Jeez, come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, whew. Whew, that stopped us. That stopped us. Okay, I need stuff for this. Do a straight piece, there. That's for sure. We had construction going. Right. Okay. So now we have all of that done. Okay. So we are sorted there. Get this door. Let's get 2 of those doors. All right. We have doors done. Here. Oh, we got those doors to do. That's fine. Oh no, 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 no. We're losing stuff here. Like quite a bit of stuff. Let's back up. Goodness. All right. Boop, boop. All right. We are. We are back. Stuff should be in here. Should be. Okay. Gotta remember where we're at. All right. So we have that guy. Where's our other one at? What? Why are you going that way? Oh, I know. Because you were the one that was in there and you got started moving. I'm surprised I haven't lost anything yet. Knock on wood. Let's get these guys locked down. No point in keeping them up like this. Um, all right. We can put that guy there for. Put one there. And there. All right. Let's get boom. Turn the crate around. No, no, don't do that. All right, there's one, and then we have the other one over here. Alrighty. Oh, oh. Doing. Pay attention. if you didn't catch the update today, the for space engineers, they put out an update and they reverted the changes they did for the propulsion override on the wheels, where they had changed those to where the left and the right uh, were actually fixed, so that they both, when you did a positive on both, they went the right direction. Well, I guess enough people complained about it or expressed their concern or issues with it that they decided to revert that change. So I had made changes to a script that I used that took that into consideration. So when they made the change for prosperity, I had fixed my script, and then they reverted that change today. So I had to go and redo that script again, which I mean is not great, but it's fine. Fine. Everything's fine. Speaking of script, what I want to do is get a programmable block. Then we can do have a script. That's not ready yet. We'll just use the auto close door. Code. Okay. Let's change. Nope. That, and then we change big frequency to 10. Code. Okay. And we need the group. Okay, yep. Enough. Doors. Everything but the hangar doors should be in a group called auto close door. There. All right. That should keep our doors all nice and snug. Perfect. Perfect. All right. I'm working on an airlock script that will take into consideration the doors and then the vent. And I got it working kind of how I wanted to, but there are like scenarios where I don't know that it'll work properly, right? Because you have to define one door as an exterior, but like in this case, you have in this room, this would be an interior door, and that would be the exterior door. Whereas in for this airlock, this is the exterior and this is the interior. So it's hard to have one door play both roles via just a simple script. So kind of working through that. Been fun to work on, but trying to find the time to do it has not been much available. All right. I think the next piece we need to do is get these guys plugged in so that we start getting some oxygen. The thing is, we want them up here. We want them on the same side as the solar panels, because that's how they get oxygen. But how do we make sure that they are? The thing I was just thinking is we could run them right here in the middle, right? How long is this? This is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 7. So could we run them right in line with this? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, well, maybe we can't. Oh, yeah, we could. We could. Where's those doors at? What if What if we turned... Could we? Can we find a way to get down to a... That'd really be the only way. I don't want to do that, do I? Go ahead and get some steel plates. I've got steel plates. I need oxygen. I need oxygen. I hear you. I hear you. Thanks. All right. So, what was I gonna do? We are going to... Oh, that's perfect. We can do this. We can just go boom. Like that. What was I gonna do? Maybe... Oh, I don't have a place for that. I was like, no, that should connect. I didn't break anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Never do something like that. Right? Well, that's not what I wanted. Let me guess. You are not connected now. Oh, maybe you are. Okay. Put you in there like that. I want that guy. Okay, so like that. Yep. Okay, so that and that was split. Oh, I can't do. I don't want that one. I want that one had the window. I want the one that doesn't have the window. That. All right, and then we can put this one. Something like that. How about that? How about that? All right. Get this part all done. Really have no more steel plates? I have steel plates. Okay. Constructing components though. Probably need to make some more of those. I didn't want to, but going to. Alright, so there's that. Need to do. Alright. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so now we're all connected all the way up. We can put in our oxygen farms. We can put in our beacon. Beacon there. Alright. Go. Oh, almost hit my gun. Alright, so beacon goes in. Do we care about what direction it goes? Probably not. It looks pretty standard. Go in right here. Nice and easy. Move this. Oh, oh. What's the problem? What is... Oh. Yeah. So... That's that. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Make sure I'm on the right side. It looks like I am. No, I'm not. I need to be on this side. I put the weld pad on the wrong side. Boo! Alright. That needs to come off. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Be up here. Easy does it. Easy. Easy does it. Just like that. That's probably not a great place for it. They'll probably get shot off fairly easily, but what are you gonna do? I was thinking I could probably bring them back and down one. Like into here, this area. Maybe if I find some more. Which I probably will find some more. Right up there. It's fine. It's fine. What are we doing? Oh, these last pieces. I feel like this guy, we're just gonna have to put him somewhere. I don't know that we have a good spot for him handily. And we could slide him in here somewhere. Or the better option would probably be put him underneath here somewhere where we had this opening already cut open. We get him in here? I don't think we can get him in here. Not easily. I say not easily, but it. All right. I didn't expect that to work. Well, that's not great. 12%. Okay, so we do have some in there. Okay. That slid in there. So let me go ahead and unlock. Can I get I'd really like for you to fit back there. Will you? Will you do that for me? Oh, yes. All right, so the AI blocks look like they work pretty well. Fitting in nice little corners. Okay. AI block is in. We have that guy's got a bunch of junk in it. This is a refill station. Refill station. Where do we want refill stations? That might be a good thing for right here. Put the refill station there. But now that I've got that in the way. Um, what if I all right, what if I do this? I move this guy. Nice and gently. Move him over here for now. Take that guy, and then we'll turn him into a T. That. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get... That's not what I wanted. Put this guy in there. Then we can refill from the garage. A lot easier. That spin, when you change views, is always disorienting for me. Quit breaking things. I'm going to try to put this in here. And okay, let's do it. Do it like this. Nah. Like that. All right. So now that one's in. Go ahead and put the all right, so we've got that, and then we got this guy right here. I guess we'll just set him over here for now. For now. Okay. Just like, ouch. That. Okay, what else we got out here? We've got our antenna. All right, so I'm not really excited about doing this. I don't think it's going to fit. But we'll try it. We will give it a shot. The old college try. All right. Why are you sparking? Do that. All right. I need you to slide in with no issue. Just nice. and easy. Easy breezy. Lemon squeezy. Right? You're not going to do it, are you? Oh. All right. Did I break anything? That's 100. That's 100. That's 100. Double check. And that was not 100, but now it is. Okay. I think we're all right. I'm going to be okay here. Uh, to save me the hassle of actually taking care of this, let's manually. Let's go ahead and plug it in so that it can just pull everything out. Just grind it down. All right. This. Alrighty, let's. Nice. Okay. So that should start pulling. Yeah. So if I go components, I should have, yeah. Start putting thing in there. Okay. Component one. I'll have to go through and find where all this stuff is at so I can rename them properly. I mean, I'm sure that's in the interior somewhere. All right, so the refinery is doing its job. All right. So actually the last piece from the old ship to be put on is this antenna. And we kind of want the antenna on the front, right? So where do we want that? Uh, we put it here. That's a block. We put that there like that. Okay. Grab a couple of these guys. And it's not heavy, it's just a whole lot easier to use this than try to use the hold on key grabby hands. Grab it right with the front of this. Just like that. Go around to the front. All right. Guys, I think we're doing good work here. There we go. Got our antenna up there. Well, let's go get those last set of doors welded up. And we will, I should put these on the, no, I shouldn't put these on the auto close. Should make sure they're closed. Do we have everything we need for this yet? 78. We do not. But we can get these. All right. One, two. Alrighty. There is those. Then all we have left are these guys to weld up. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff to be welded that I just don't, that isn't obvious, but generally these are the main parts. Okay. Good. Well, guys, I think we're at a good stopping point for now, for tonight. Get quite a bit done that I didn't think we would. Turn us over here to get some recharge going. I don't hear anything clunking around, so that's good. That should be full sun. So we should be getting oxygen out of that. We should be able to get...
Meteor storm inbound.
I like the way this has turned out. I'm really really happy with it. We definitely have some cleanup work to do, like the holes I drilled on that side and some on the bottom, I guess. And I think we still can greeble the back a little bit here, but I think not maybe greeble, but uh, put some armor around those um, to clean that up a little bit. I'd like to pull those oxygen off of there. The more I look at it, the more I think that needs they need to come down some. Um, yeah. Uh, I think I gotta remember how to get out of here. All right, so I think what I'm thinking here is if I take this set of 3 and I pull it out, I can get rid of this. And I can pull that down here, right? Um, and then I can just kind of keep going back with if I find any more of them or if I find algae farms or whatever. And then on top of here, I could put a turret if I wanted to. That way it was at least there's another turret back here on the back end of this because there's really no protection off of the back on the top, minus the ones on the side here. So having a turret back here might be a good thing. So yeah, that's probably the next thing I'll do. There is a okay, there's an oxygen farm right here that we can use too, and we can have 2 on one side, 1 on the other. But I think that's probably a good update to happen. And I really want to do something around these those things right there, thrusters. But I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where it's like I don't know what pieces will work and what won't because right now it only looks like I can use these, right? I could only go out like that. And that looks kind of silly, I think. I mean, I could maybe what I do doing? I guess I could do something like that. That would probably clean up the inside a little bit. We did something like that. I know I said I was going to end it after we got done with that, but I'm making plans here. But yeah. I guess that kind of works. Kind of aligns with what else is on here? Oh, I must be out of steel plates. So yeah, that might work. Do something like that around the... Some steel plates. Finish this off. I don't know if my auto close script would actually work for these doors here. I don't know that I'd want it to. I don't think you'd want them to auto close. I don't think. Okay. That. Nope. That. Yeah, I think that would turn out looking okay. Where am I going? Might be a little flat still on the back.
Energy low.
Okay. Energy's low. Let me fix that. Yeah, I think go up here and look at it from the seat. I think it looks better now that that's enclosed. I think there's still opportunity. I think there's still some opportunity here. But no, I think we're at a good spot to keep pressing forward now. We'll get this looted here. Grab what we want. We don't need much from it. We'll get our other missions done. I think we've got we have 3 salvage contracts that we can finish up. I think I've already got those grabbed, so I don't need to go and grab anything. So we'll just loot this first thing next episode, and then we'll try to maybe we'll take the fight to a pirate beacon somewhere if we find one. But yeah, I think we're looking at we're looking at a pretty good ship here. Somebody brought up not having any like heavy armor on it, so that may be a big deal. I don't know. I can honestly say this is probably this is the first ship of this size I've ever built. So we'll see how it goes. What's the worst that could happen, right? Right? That's what the quick save's for. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, everybody, for sticking around, watching, and hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys taking the time to be here. I plan on next Friday, same bat time, same bat channel, so feel free to join back. You guys have a good weekend, and hopefully it stays dry where you are. Take it easy.